Hi guys, today's video is going to be me reviewing Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor in the car. And I have no notes, so this is going to be a fun video to edit later. Daughter of Smoke and Bone is about a young woman called Carew, who grew up with monsters. She was brought up by Brimstone, her father figure, who is a wishmonger, who makes wishes, basically, and the rest of her family of sorts include a snake woman, and I can't remember what the other two actually are, and she runs errands for Brimstone the Wishmaker. On the other hand, she is also an art student in Prague, where she's best friends with a puppeteer called Susanna. Carew sometimes finds it quite difficult to balance her two lives of being an errand girl for Brimstone and being an art student with a social life. It's very interesting to see that. I really liked this book. It was a really interesting read, and it was fascinating learning all the magical know-how that showed up in this book. There was all sorts of things, like the wishes themselves and other things about magic. I wish there was even more. There was a lot of potential for more, and I really can't wait to read the other two in the trilogy, which I didn't realise, because I didn't realise that it was a trilogy. It was really interesting, and Carew was a really interesting character, Susanna was a really interesting character, Akiva, when he showed up and we found out about him, he was quite an interesting character. There was also a lot of other interesting stuff that I really wish I knew more about. Like, I wish I knew more about Brimstone himself, and I wish I knew more about all these other characters that we didn't know about, that we didn't find out nearly as much about. I do have a couple of complaints, and the main one is that for some reason the Chimera seem to prefer human body types, and of course this can be explained by some weird stuff, but I feel like it's still a little bit weird that they're that into humans, and it's just a little weird, especially when their adversaries look more like humans than most of them. So I don't know. I also felt that the love story between Carew and Akiva was maybe a little bit forced. It didn't really need to be there necessarily. I mean, some bits of it I did like, but in general, was it really necessary? And could it be more heteronormative, really? Because it really was quite heteronormative. The twists in the book were quite good. I didn't see the one about Carew being Madrigal coming until it was almost there, and then I was like, oh, so that's obviously how it's going to work. And then it was interesting. I thought it was going to be some sort of reincarnation, that her soul was just by chance showing up in a different body, but then it turned out that it was a deliberate one of sorts, that Brimstone had actually put her soul in a baby body instead of a actual human, like a normal body or sort. I don't know. I'm not sure that makes sense. The comment question for this video is, if you have read this book, and I hope you have if you've been watching my review, because there was quite a bit of spoilers in it, what did you think of it? And yeah, tell me in the comments, because I really enjoyed it. Gave it 4 stars on Goodreads.
I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails above to see other videos by me, including the author A to Z tag that I did, and the first video in my VEDA playlist. Bye!